Hi everyone and welcome back to SanaA's Garden, and welcome if you're new here. I hope you all are doing great. In this video, I'm sharing a few tips to prevent the squirrels from eating your spring summer bulbs. So I had planted this bulb lasagna container 2 months ago, and yeah, I have a problem. So I have been noticing a lot of squirrels lately in my garden, and they got to this container and they literally cleared up the whole first layer of the bulbs, which was the crocuses. And I just posted a video of me adding few more bulbs to these containers, which were the tulips, crocuses and the Dutch iris. So it was a few weeks after and they already started to sprout. So now I really want to follow something foolproof to prevent the squirrels from eating my bulbs away. So I tried a couple of methods which I would like to share. So the first way was very straightforward, just try to shoo them away or scare them away. It is so funny that, let alone them getting scared, the squirrels would come forward and look at us and stare at us without moving, and this was a fail. Now the second method which I tried to prevent the squirrels from eating my bulbs was I actually read this somewhere that the squirrels do not like the smell of chili pepper or paprika. So I used this method once and I just sprinkled the chili pepper on top of the soil where I had planted the bulb. I would say this kind of worked because until the soil was dry, it wasn't the container wasn't watered or it didn't rain, it was okay. I didn't see any digging for those days, but the day after it rained I saw that there was digging. So I think the chili has to be dry to be effective, and once it got washed away, it wasn't effective and the squirrels were back to digging and eating the bulbs. The third and the most effective way which has worked for me is this one. I have used this chicken wire and cut it a few inches bigger than the diameter of the container, and using a paddle wire I'm going to secure the chicken wire through the loops and tie it up very tightly and securely so it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, this was really successful and I did not see any attacks on the containers after I used this. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a layer of compost on the top of the bulbs or the new sprouts, because I am doubting there will be a frost damage because we still did not have our first hard frost. So yeah, if you are also experiencing this where your bulbs are sprouting early, you can just add a nice thick layer of mulch or compost on top of your sprouts, so that will protect it. It has been a few weeks now, and yeah, very strangely, all my bulbs are sprouting so early. I hope they'll stay fine. And the chicken wire is nice and secure. I haven't noticed any attacks to these two containers, and this feels pretty secure now. So I think this method is really working for us. So this is my Asiatic lily bulb container, and you can see that the squirrels are digging them up and eating, and that's again the sign of digging. So while I was in the midst of editing this video, I got comments on my previous video. One of my subscribers suggested using plastic spoons and forks to deter them. So I was well in time to include this tip from Mr. Jaffer. So basically you just use the plastic spoons or plastic forks around your containers to deter the squirrels away. I think that's really a nice way to deter the squirrels away. Maybe a little poke from the forks will deter the squirrels away. I was really happy and excited to try this one. I'll update in the future if this has worked or not. I also got a comment from a fellow YouTuber and a subscriber, Blossom Garden, to use some toothpicks to deter the squirrels from the bulbs. I really think that this will also help. Thank you, Blossom Garden, for your tip. You can check out Blossom Garden's channel by clicking the I on the top right corner of this video. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you all really enjoyed watching this and this inspired you to get something done in your garden today. Keep gardening. Bye.